Welcome to this week's Ascension update. My name is Macaya Miracle. I'm the creator of Infinite Miracle Healing. I'm super excited to share with you today's key to being present, keys to presence. This is key number one, neutrality. Ah, neutrality is not only the key to presence, it's the key to ascension because infinite consciousness is actually neutral. It is stillness. And as ascension is remembering our infinite nature, coming to stillness, coming to presence, is kind of a requirement. It's part of the journey. And so the way we do that is through neutrality. And what are the things that bring us out of neutrality? Well, emotional charges or triggers. And those things aren't bad or wrong. They're just there for awareness of something that we either need to be aware of that we weren't aware of, or just an old belief about something that's not serving us anymore. It's not contributing to our infinite expansion. And we'll talk about how to deal with those in a moment. Another thing is the desire to release tension, or also craving. So the desire to release tension is something like, oh my God, I have this bill I need to pay. And you're thinking about it 2 weeks in advance while somebody's talking to you, or you're trying to have fun. You're like, oh my God, I need to pay this bill. It pulls you out of the moment, it pulls you out of presence. You're not being neutral here in that future desire. Or again, craving. Like, I need this thing right now. I need it. And your mind takes over and it starts figuring out all the ways to get this and what's going to happen, all the bad things that are going to happen if you don't get it, or how you're going to feel or not feel when you get it or don't get it. Mind goes crazy down that looping train. We'll talk about how to deal with that in a moment. And then also judgment. Judgment takes us out of the moment instantly, takes out oneness. It's the only way to separate from oneness, is judgment. And that's just an illusion of separation. But that's what it does. And judgment, the way I define that, is a limiting belief coupled with an emotional charge. So if you've been with me for a while, the main modality of healing that I share with people is infinite miracle healing. I've channeled 85 different modalities of healing onto the planet. I've studied 35 modalities of healing. I tend to get the most effective results with infinite miracle healing, so I focus mainly on that. And in infinite miracle healing, we have a clearing tool that we use to clear limiting beliefs and stuck heavy, painful, dense emotions like that. It's called ERICH. ERICH stands for extend, release, integrate, clear, and harmonize. So what we're doing is releasing and clearing all the heavy, dense, stuck energies of thoughts, feelings, emotions, lies, stories, limitations, judgments, and conclusions. Releasing and clearing them from your physical body, releasing and clearing them from your energy bodies. Boom, so they're gone and you're no longer affected by them. Then the I stands for integrate. So we're integrating parts of piece of you that you either pushed away, that you lost, or that flew away, or you denied. Whenever you experience trauma this lifetime or any other lifetime reality, we're bringing those soul parts back, integrating them into now. So you have access to more of you, your personal power, you as an infinite being, your light. The other part of the integrate function is it integrates the awarenesses we're unwilling to be aware of whenever you experience trauma this lifetime or another lifetime in reality, because you are an infinite being. And as an infinite being, you're infinitely aware of everything past, present, and future. Except if you're willing to be that aware, you'd never step into a traumatic situation knowingly. You'd never get in your car and drive to the grocery store if you knew you were getting in a car accident. Never get into a relationship that was going to end in a burning spiral of destruction if you knew that was going to happen. But why do these places of unawareness happen? Well, the limiting beliefs you hold, the emotional charges you have, the things you're trying to avoid, the things you're trying to separate from, keep you from being in infinite awareness. So we're integrating those awarenesses you're unwilling to be aware of, so you don't have to keep repeating the patterns of your life over and over and over again to get them. You just instantly get them. And the H stands for harmonize. We're harmonizing all the energetic bodies and physical body to vibrate at that new higher level instantly and effortlessly. So when you find yourself not present, start with a clearing. The way we use the ERICH tool is we just address an energy and we clear it out. The words you use to address the energy don't matter, as long as you address the energy. A couple of sample clearings I like to use is everything I've decided about blank, ERICH. Everything that allows me to be affected by blank, ERICH. So for presence, simple starting place is everything that doesn't allow me to be present right now, ERICH. So I'll run that on you. Everything that doesn't allow you to be present right now, ERICH. Notice how your body automatically desires to take a breath after the clearing. That's you expanding into more space, embodying more of your light. And then if the mind's still going, still taking you out of the moment, you can try everywhere I'm freaking out about this right now, ERICH. Or you can get really specific. Everywhere, everything that's coming up for me around paying this bill, ERICH. Everywhere I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to pay this bill, ERICH. You can't ERICH too much because you're only clearing out lies, stories, and limitations you've either created or taken on from other people. Almost all of them you've taken on from other people are just recycling. So when you clear them out, you come back to the full pure presence of you. You as an infinite being. One thing I find really powerful to do for transformation. It's a little intense, but I can imagine that you are a very powerful person on this spiritual path that can handle a little intensity once in a while to push forward, to break through into that next level of ascension, next level of awareness. So what I like to do is I like to put on the news every once in a while. I don't watch the news. When you watch the news, you're getting flooded with images and sounds and everything they want you to be aware of, whether it's true or not, including their perspectives on it. And it's a lot harder to discern when all of that is being bombarded at you. Not discern as in like aware of what's happening, what's true and what's not true, but discern as like, that's not true. I want to keep that out. I'm not going to take that. I can believe that because they try to manipulate you. So that being said, if you do want to be connected with the world and know what's going on in the world, I would invite you to read your news so you can have a little bit more power over what's coming into your field, either the newspaper or online. Okay, now that rant's done, the tool here, the practice, is to turn on the news every time you get triggered, ERICH it, clear it out. Oh my God, I can't believe that happening. Okay, everything that's coming up for me right now, ERICH. Oh, that's so bad. Everywhere I think that's so bad and wrong, ERICH. That shouldn't be happening. Okay, everywhere I think that shouldn't be happening, ERICH. Every time you feel yourself coming out of neutrality, clear it out. Because your infinite self will be inspired